Hey yo, it's your man D Real. Just want to say, we lost one today. Greg Jacobs, aka Shock G at Digital Underground. Rest in power, bruh. We're gonna talk about it for a second. Let's be real with D Real. What up, y'all? It's your man D Real, the Black Panther, stalking the urban jungle and vibrating with Adidas, bringing you another Be Real with D Real. Who today is April 23rd, 2021. And the news just dropped today, man. Wow. And I don't even know what to say. We lost a real one today, man. Greg Jacobs, aka Shock G of the rap group Digital Underground, out of the Bay, man. He is no longer with us anymore. I don't think the details of his death have been disclosed yet. And as far as I'm concerned, it don't even matter. The man's gone. Let me just say, from personal experience, I can remember living in the Bay Area, I say around 86, 87, something like that, when rap was just blowing up in the Bay. I mean, you basically the largest names in the Bay Area at that time was was Short and MC Hammer. But as it always is with hip hop, there are people all over the city. And I don't want to brag, but I mean, I have been in the presence of a lot of great rappers in the Bay Area who went on to be large. Ant Banks, Richie Rich, MC Pooh. I done hung out in places. I done kicked it with these cats. I remember being down in Jack London Square when they did the shoot for the Do What You Like video, at least a part of it out there when that pool was still a pool. I don't know what it looks like now. But man, those were fun times, man. I don't remember ever being unhappy. And it seemed like, man, whenever I did run into him in the Bay, he always had something positive to say. or he was I one. But I ain't put nobody on blast like that. But I just the genius, the originality, the creativity that went into a lot of their stuff. I mean, if you was a fan of Digital Underground, you know beyond a shadow of a doubt that a lot of stuff that they did was Parliament funkadelic driven. I mean, right down to the Sons of the P album, to the Humpty Hump persona. If you knew anything about Parliament funkadelic, you knew about Sir Nose, devoid of funk. Dodio, there'll be no nose job. All kinds of stuff, man. And for those folks that don't know, Digital Underground is largely responsible for putting Tupac on and making Tupac the icon. Well, I won't say they made him the icon that he is, but they gave him the platform to do the things that he done. And I know we are forever grateful for Digital Underground, Shock G, Money B, y'all blessing us with Brother Pac for the time that we did have him. Like I said, man, Shock G's a real one, man. If you ever have interacted with somebody that when they walk in the room, okay, I'm gonna have fun with that cat. We gonna kick it. We gonna do some shit. Excuse my language. That's the kind of cat he was, man. I mean, just a genuine personality. When Sex Package dropped, man, I was so happy for them brothers, man. That somebody else in the Bay on the left coast had got on and was blowing up. And I just want to say, you know, like the people from the East Coast, folks from the West Coast don't hate East Coast rap. I mean, if it wasn't for East Coast rap, there wouldn't be no other kind of rap. So respect and love on that tip. All folks in the Bay in the West, all we was asking folks to do was recognize and know that hip hop isn't just a New York thing anymore. It's migrated, and when one city wins, we all win. When two cities win, we all win. When 100 cities win, you see what I'm saying? You see what I'm getting at? Now hip hop is in Korea, Japan, Russia. You know what I mean? It's a thing now, and I feel like, you know, 30, 35 years ago, hip hop was just mostly an East Coast thing. And I think because of folks like Digital Underground and they tireless efforts on me and Hammer, you know, Short, you know, a lot of folks later on came, Pac, Richie Rich, Rapid Forte, E40, all of them, man. The Bay is a hip hop superpower now unto itself. You know what I mean? And Shock G was a pioneer for that. I mean, I talk like I know him personally, but it's like we only ran into each other in those circles. You know what I mean? Like if you somebody that plays basketball a lot, there's certain cats you only see at the gym. At the time, I was living up in the Oakland Hills. Well, I had a roommate who was living in the Oakland Hills, and he was letting me stay with him. Let's just keep it a buck. And he had a studio in his basement, and a lot of cats who are household names. They're not just cats, man, females, man, women, excuse me. Got to see In Vogue, which was a beautiful thing, literally and audibly. Hammer, Oaktown 357, MC Pooh, a lot of cats, man, and not just rap cats. Not, you know, it was a lot of like jazz folks that would come through there and would do music and put things together, and I think that was just a lot of you know of what got me, you know, hooked and into that life, man, because I was seeing folks out there and they were doing it, and it was like, man, and you know, Shock G was no different. You know, my man Joe, who I was staying with, that was what he did, man. He put cats on. If you didn't have no studio to go to, he had a studio, and he took everybody in, man. And I know at one time or another, I know a couple times, man, Shock and them came through there, the Tonys came through there. In fact, my roommate used to be in the band with the Tonys. And it sounds like I'm just going through Bay Area music history, but I need to, you know, to just give you an idea of how much talent there was and still is in the Bay Area. And that it says a lot about Greg that he was able to make a name and stand head and shoulders above a lot of cats, you know, and get a lot of love and respect in the Bay. You know what I'm saying? Bay Area folks ain't like, okay, if you got an album and you ain't saying nothing about the Bay, you suck. They don't care. They happy that Oakland, that's, you know, San Leandro, Hayward, you know, and then further out, Vallejo, you know, and everybody in between and down, you know, towards San Jose was doing it, man. Everybody and their mama had some kind of demo that they were putting out, you know, even back then. You know, I and a couple of my partners, shh, don't tell nobody. One day I might play it. I keep threatening to play it. But if I'm feeling really crazy, I might drop it on y'all. But this more than anything else was just for me to say that I love and appreciate the man that Greg Jacobs, aka Shock G, was. I love and respect his contribution to the genre, his contribution, hell, to the world. You know what I'm saying? Everybody who wasn't doing the Humpty dance. The only way you wasn't doing the Humpty dance is if you wasn't into hip hop or you weren't born. Other than that, everybody else was doing the Humpty dance. How many of y'all wished it was real sex packets? Thank you. Thank you, Greg. Thank you so much for being that catalyst, man. I can't say enough. This has been Be Real with D Real. Peace, love, and humptiness forever.